Republicans are busy with their same tired ploy of trying to convince Americans that Social Security is insolvent and that there's no way that we can fix it, when in fact, this has never been the truth.
Is it right that those making under $184,500, their effective payroll tax rate is roughly 12.4%?
That's right. The statutory rate is 6.2%, but consensus view is that the employee pays basically the employer cost is passed on to the employee, and so the employee basically faces a rate of 12.4%.
For anybody earning $104,500. What is the effective payroll tax for someone making $1 million a year?
So they would pay the 12.4% on that first $185,000 roughly, and then would not pay additional tax on labor income above that amount, and so that math would work out to about 2.2%.
Okay, so 12.4% for someone under 184.5. A millionaire would be about 2.2. What if you're a billionaire like Trump or Musk? Your Social Security tax would be effectively, on my understanding,
very, very much smaller.
0.0002.
Yes.
That just doesn't make sense to me. And when the richest people in the country have the smallest effective tax rate, that does not seem to me like a very fair system, especially when we are now 6 years away from retired workers facing this 24% cut in their Social Security benefits.
If you have these accounts, why are you investing it this way? How are you doing it? How can you understand the power of compound interest? And also, at the end of the day, that I'm not sure when the distribution level date should be, whether should it be 30 and you can buy a house, should it be 60, but in a way it is a backdoor for privatizing Social Security. Like Social Security is a defined benefit plan paid out that to the extent that if all of a sudden these accounts grow and you have in the hundreds of thousands of dollars for your retirement, then that's a game changer.
Conservatives in America for 50 years have been trying to do that, have been trying to do Social Security personal accounts. Here's the dirty little secret. Trump accounts are Social Security personal accounts. Now, how did we get it done? You remember George W. Bush in his second term, he tried this fight, and sadly Congress ran for the hills in a display of extraordinary cowardice. How did we get it done this time? Because we gave the money to babies, and so the old people didn't get pissed.
People hear cap on Social Security benefits. People panic. Is this something the administration is actually considering?
The president has committed to protect and preserve, and the agenda that we've run for the past year is to fortify every element of Social Security, from how we serve the public, how we eliminate fraud, waste, and abuse. And that's what we've been working on, making Social Security more accessible, more secure, eliminating fraud, waste, and abuse, and delivering all-time best client service.
Yeah. I'm going to take that as a yes.
All we really have to do to fix Social Security is make it such that people who make more than $184,000 a year pay more of a percentage into the fund. That's all we have to do. But of course, wealthy people don't want to do this. Ever since Social Security's come into existence, the right wing has been trying to get rid of it in this country. But there's a reason why Social Security, Medicaid, and Medicare have always been so popular, because they work, because people need them, because it actually helps to lift people out of poverty. And when you have a program that can successfully lift people out of poverty, or at least keep them from sinking into it, then people are more able to contribute to society. You're able to put more money into the economy by buying consumer goods. You're able maybe to travel a bit more to get to another job. Maybe you're able to put your kids through some type of college program, private school, whatever it may be. That little bit absolutely goes a long way. But at this point, there's just no legitimate argument as to why the super wealthy in this country shouldn't pay more into the system. I mean, if on the one hand, billionaires shouldn't pay more into the system, if that's an argument, then why should they pay less into it? Because for both of Trump's terms, he's cut taxes for billionaires and corporations in this country. But at this point, the American people pretty much are fully on board with the realization that we have to raise taxes on billionaires. We just have to. There's no argument as to why we shouldn't do it. And this line of defense for getting rid of Social Security, it's just not going to stand. It's not going to last. So, good luck with continuing to sell these arguments, but it seems like the pitchforks and the torches are coming.